Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 37 of my 2025 TTM returns, and we had a really big mail day today, so I'm going to split it up into two videos. First here, we're going to do 10 TTM successes, and then I also had a purchase that I made the other day with some really cool stuff, so that'll be in a separate video. You won't want to miss that. But we have a football return that came in on, I think, Wednesday. He signed 2 of 2 in 15 days. This is coming back from former NFL linebacker Terry Beeson. Signed both of those nicely in blue. Then we had a hero card request return. He sent 2 signed hero cards in 85 days. They did get a little bit damaged from the rain. The rain wasn't here. We haven't had rain in a while, but we should have some tomorrow. But it got wet somewhere along the way between here and North Carolina. But got these from Stuart Friesen, Truck Series driver, who has also done some other lower series racing. So he included another hero card of his from one of those series. Then, of course, yesterday was the 4th of July, so no mail, but happy 4th to everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. I just kind of stayed in and enjoyed a day off of work. That's how I celebrated my freedom. We got, I think, 8 successes that came in just today, which is awesome. So first one here is the only repeat autograph in my collection, but it's the first time I've gotten him TTM. Did some research, found a team that he was racing for, and I got back 2 of 2 in 39 days from former IndyCar driver Pietro Fittipaldi. So he is currently with Pratt Miller Motorsports based in Michigan. So they sent me some team decals. But I don't really know what kind of racing they do. Maybe some IMSA, maybe some endurance and stuff like that. But he is one of the team members. I was like, I only really ever got to see him the once at the Indy 500 last year. So I've got these cards for Parkside. If he's currently racing, I'm sure he'll be willing to sign. And he did. And I'm glad that he gave his full signature on these, because most of the times he just does the P, or at least that's what he was doing last year. But he gave his full signature on it for those cards. They have a former NFL wide receiver. He signed 2 of 2 in 15 days. Usually coming back from Wes Chesson. He originally signed these in pen and then signed over them in blue Sharpie. They came out really nice. We have an Olympic return, and this one came back very fast. So this is part of the newest batch of photos that I have been sending out, which I am a little over halfway done with getting out there. I just went through the other sports tab on Sports Card Forum and just got a whole bunch of photos printed off. A lot of wrestlers, a lot of Olympic people who have competed in the Olympics. So this is one of them, first return from this batch. 2 of 2 in 5 days, coming back from former American gymnast Blaine Wilson. He earned a silver medal at the 2000 Olympics. So kind of dark spotted, but it's hard to find any other photos that weren't of him in the air on those rings. But still very happy to get them regardless. Then we have some NWSL returns. We got 3 that came in today. First 2 are teammates. This one was a 2 of 2 success in 29 days from racing Louisville player Angela Barone. I believe she just has 1 appearance in the NWSL so far, but I think she's only 21. So, they're probably just developing her, getting her ready to take on more minutes and more matches in the future. But still cool to get her back regardless. She did, I think, write on the back one of these. She said, "Thank you so much for the support." Then we got her teammate, who also signed 2 of 2 in 29 days, Janine Sonas. She spent a few years away from the NWSL playing for Manchester City, some European team along the names of Manchester, for several seasons. Came back, won a championship with the Portland Thorns, and now she is with Racing Louisville. Then a big NWSL return here. She has been a fantastic player, despite having only been in the league for less than 2 years. This is a 2 of 2 success in 18 days, coming back from Kansas City current player and last year's league MVP, Temwa Chawinga. She scored 20 goals last season, which is just incredible. So she won league MVP, obviously won the Golden Boot for leading the league in goals, and was the first team best 11 for the league. They're halfway through their season now, maybe a little bit more than halfway, and she has 8 goals so far in this year. So she's not leading the league right now, but she did have a hot start, and still a lot of players don't even get 8 goals in their career, and she's already at 28 in her 2 years in the National Women's Soccer League. So very awesome return there. Lastly, we will end with some NASCAR crew chief returns. First one is from a Truck Series crew chief. He signed 2 of 1 in 26 days. This is coming back from Joshua Graham, who was the crew chief for Daniel Hemrick this year in the Truck Series. So I tried writing to Josh last year or the year before. He was the crew chief at Our Motorsports, and they have updated their address on their website, and every time I send to it, it says no mail receptacle. So I don't really know. Maybe I can try and contact them via email and see if there's any way that they could fix that, or if there's actually a better place to send. But now he's with McAnally Hilgeman Racing, so I sent there, and he signed the picture, and he also included a note, which he signed as well, basically saying thank you. But he also mentioned that since they're coming to IRP soon, and you notice that because I live in Indiana, he said, let me know and we'll get you some passes. I wasn't really considering going to the IRP race after the experience last year, but I did talk with some people at the 500 that went, and they kind of mentioned that there's a tunnel that you can stand by that makes it a lot easier to meet the drivers. And then if this guy's offering passes, I think it's in 2 or 3 weeks. I'll have to, look into that later tonight. But if I can get passes to that would be awesome. And I'll, just skip a day at IMS. But we'll see. If it happens, I will let you guys know. But I'm not going to guarantee anything right now. But that was really, really cool of him to offer that. Lastly here is an Xfinity Series crew chief who signed 1 of 1 in 29 days. This is Andrew Overstreet, who is working with Carson Quapple this year. He's been with JR Motorsports for a few seasons now and got his first NASCAR win, I think, with Connor Zilic last year, if I remember correctly. So very solid end to the week. Some really cool stuff in here. I've been sending out a bunch of TTMs. I think it's showing. And like I said, the video that I will have later tonight, purchase that I made 2 days ago, it's already here, and you will not believe the deal that I got on this stuff. It is amazing. But check that out when it comes out. But thank you guys for watching this one. Really helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.